Jhonni Blaze. All right. So you got to see yourself in your second episode in Love and Hip Hop, right? What did you think? Especially you had to like check a bitch.
I mean, I asked her nicely. You know, I'm one of them people I always ask nicely first. I don't like fighting. I don't condone fighting. Fighting is not what's up. I'm a grown woman. A young grown woman. Let me just check bitches real quick. I am 23. I'm young. So, but, you know, it was very shocking. Like, I was shocked because, you know, I went in. I didn't want to take it down that route, but it happened. So,
I mean, we saw what happened on the show, but what was in your mind when she just barged in on your session?
I mean, I didn't mind her barging in. Like I said, you know, people got their own reasons. The fact that I asked her to keep it down, she did it to Rich in a corner, and she messed up my session that I paid for and Rich paid for, which is not no $20. That's $200 a session. You know, in New York it's different. You know, we ain't at no rinky-dinky studio, so it just pissed me off that I asked her at least 30 times, yo, please just take it outside and talk, and she didn't want to, so that's what happened.
So I gotta ask you this because I missed last week's episode, so I got to see you sing. I didn't know if you sung in the last episode. I was like, she can sing. Do you get that kind of reaction when? How do you receive that?
I get the reaction. I mean, I like that reaction, the shock, because so many people are used to me dancing and video mixing. Nobody knows I've been doing music since I was 6. I play 6 instruments: acoustic, the bass guitar, the clarinet, the violin, the drums. Yeah, I do that, you know. So, and I sing, I rap, I write. And it's overshadowed because of the things that I put myself out there as, you know. So I'm trying to clean that up. Even though I'm still fighting and stuff, I'm still trying to clean that up. And I have a great manager, Rich, that is trying to, you know, clean me up. So I thank you for that. Love you, boo.
Okay, now, you know, you talk about Rich Dollaz managing you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've seen him having some shaky relationships with past artists he's managed, like Olivia and Erica Mena. So what prompted you to put your trust into him?
I mean, I'm not Erica and I'm not Olivia, and this is nothing towards them. You know, I just take things different. You know, they might have known him longer than me, but Rich has done some things that you'll see through the season that I put my trust in him, and I love him to death, you know. So even though we fight and we fall out, I'm still gonna ride for him, you know. And I think that's what separates me from other people that he's working with.
So I know we're going to see, you know, more develop between the two of you in your working relationship. What do you look forward to as an artist? Like, what kind of artist can we expect? Are you going to go by Jhonni Blaze, or are you going to go by your real name? Okay.
I'm definitely going to go by my name that everybody knows me, Jhonni Blaze, because, you know, it stuck with me, you know. It was a nickname gave it to me with my brothers, so they was from Method Man, Red Man, and gave it to me, and I ran with it when I got older and was in the stripping business and stuff. But what you're probably going to see is a lot of, you know, just me, my talent, you know, me, my music, my passion, my life, and my music, because a lot of people can relate to the things that I've been through and be like, you know what, that's my jam, that song relates to me. So all my songs is very, you know, you can relate to. So you'll see a lot in March, the EP.
All right.
Yeah.
And is it like R&B, hip-hop?
R&B, hip-hop. You know, I try to touch each base. It's called Cut from a Different Cloth.
Okay.
I try to touch every genre of music, you know, so very exciting.
And it sounds exciting because I'm telling you, Jhonni, like, you blew me away because I've seen girls on that show, they say they're singers, and then either you could not get them to sing or they sound less than
terrible.
You. Right.
They ain't no Faye Michelle, they ain't me. Those are the only two. Besides me, Faye Michelle I definitely love, you know, because we have similar stories. Like, we really came from nothing. We got targeted in the game because of our bodies or what people had to say or our temper, and she blew up. You know, you can say it's all the shit you want about Faye Michelle, but she did exactly what she wanted. She got there. So, you know, it's a few. Amina, she's a very talented person. You know, it's a lot of people I look up to, not as far as like, you know, like, oh, I'm intrigued or anything, but music-wise, I just give them respect because they're trying and everything, you know.
So who else influences you as a music artist?
Sade, Aretha Franklin, Mariah Carey, The Temptations. I'm very old school. You know, I'm very young, but I'm very old school. Everything from rock and roll, Kiss, Blink 182, from, you know, Evanescence, Avril Lavigne, everything. Christina Aguilera. It's just different people. I listen to different music so that I can get a concept of stuff for my music.
Wonderful. I got a couple more questions for you. You're here in New York, assuming that you're living here now, right?
I'm here.
Oh, you are? So talk about like the difference of being from and living in New York versus living in Houston and in the South.
Well, I mean, I lived in Houston for 4 years, but I grew up in New York. There's really no difference. It's just Houston is a little more laid back type of thing, and New York is fast paced, but it's still the same thing that you go through. So nightlife's still the same. It's just different. It's more laid back in Houston. That's all the difference.
Wonderful. So my last question for you is, I mean, I already knew who you are for years, but I really appreciate the interviews you've done on Vlad TV because you kind of like bared your soul. You didn't mind talking about past experiences and stuff. So from, what the internet knew you before to your Vlad TV interviews to now being on Love and Hip Hop, what do you hope that people get out of Jhonni Blaze going forward?
Overall, I just want people to see the real me. Tabloids and social media makes me out to be a certain person, which is half my fault due to I put it out there and then they switch it up or whatever case may be. But I want people to just see me, know that I've went through shit and I'm trying to clean that up. Clean up that bad image and show people, hey, I have talent. Hey, I can control my temper. Hey, I can not post things when I'm upset and stuff and do it the right way. Hey, I can have a manager, whether it's within personal and business or just business, and do it the right way and not go at it with him publicly. So it's a lot of things that I want people to see, and they'll see that.
Well, I'm very proud of you, so I wish you all the luck to keep it up.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Girl, I'm watching you, okay? I'm watching you. Keep it up. Because I really think just you being on the show gives like an inspiration to the audience that watches it. So I appreciate you doing it.